Assalāmu Alaikum Warahmatullāhi Wabarakātuh. Welcome to another lesson of Learn Quran from Scratch. Having done with the foundations of Tajweed by learning what Arabic alphabets are and how to pronounce each of them, and also learning what Ta'awudh, Basmala, and how to read them with any surah of the Holy Quran or with any verse of the Holy Quran. Having done with this, I'm very certain that your foundation for the Tajweed is solid. We'll now go to the structure itself. And the topic we are taking today is Nun Sakinah, which is Faslun fi Ahkami Nun Sakinah and Tanween. Faslun fi Ahkami Nun Sakinah and Tanween. If you are yet to understand the basics that I have mentioned earlier on, I mean the huruf al-hijahiyya, Arabic alphabet, Ta'awudh, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Basmala, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, and the lessons associated with these topics, I will advise you to go back to the classes we have had in the past and go and check them out before you start learning this one. Under this topic, what we are learning basically is Nun that has sukun or Tanween, Patateni, Kasoteni, Duma Tanween, right? So we are learning the judgment that are related to this Nun that has sukun, Nun that doesn't have Fatiha, Nun that doesn't have Kesro, Nun that doesn't have Duma. And then we are also learning what Tanween is, either Fatiha Tanween, Kasro Tanween, or Duma Tanween. But before we start, I would like to clear something, that the reason why Tanween and Nun Sakinah are put together under the same topic, it's because Tanween is also the same as Nun Sakinah. Let me give you an example. If we have Alif Fatiha A, we have Nun Sukun, right? What does it, how will you say this? And Alif Fatiha A, Nun Sukun. And so if you have Alif Fatiha Tanween, it will be an. So it is also as if you are writing this thing. So that is why these both are put together. Now, under this topic, we have 4 divisions. There are 4 divisions of Nun Sakinah. 4 divisions of Nun Sakinah. Number 1 is Al-Izhar. Al-Idgham. Al-Idhar, it means manifestation or showing. In Arabic, Dhahara means something to be clear, something to be explicit, to be seen very clearly. So Idhar means manifestation, showing, to show something, that there is something in this place. Let me give you an example. As I'm holding this marker, everybody can see that this is a blue marker, right? It is very clear for everybody to see. There is no one that will come now and say that this is not a blue marker, this is a black marker. Everybody will object what he just said. Everybody will say that he is lying, he's not saying the truth, because this the color blue is generally accepted, and we all know that this is color blue. So the Idhar is there. It is very clear for everybody to see. Now back to the topic. If we are talking about Idhar under Nun Sakinah, it means that while we are reading the Holy Quran, whenever we come across Nun Sakinah, if it is Idhar, we have to let it show. We have to pronounce it very clearly, that everyone that is hearing the word Nun will know that we just pronounce something. Right? Don't get it twisted. We are going to explain much more better. Right? Now, Idhar has 6 letters. There are 6 letters of Idhar. We have Alif, we have Ha, we have Ha, we have Kho, we have Ain, and we have Goin. These 6 letters are the letters of Idhar. These 6 letters are the letters of Idhar. Whenever you are reading the Holy Quran and you find out that Nun Sakinah comes, Nun that has Sukun comes, before any of these letters, it can be Alif, it can be Ha, it can be Ha, it can be Kha, it can be Ain, it can be Goin. Whenever you are reading and you see that Nun Sakinah comes before any of these letters, the way you will pronounce that Nun Sakinah should be clear that you are pronouncing Nun Sakinah. I hope I'm communicating. So let me give you an example. The example we all know, right? صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم مثلا example, right? صراط الذين أنعمت أنعمت عليهم. I intentionally chose this example because I don't want you to get confused with the formation that you should follow when you are looking for Nun Sakinah. Now we have Nun Sakinah here, we have Alif here, we have Ain here, and we know that both of these letters, they are of Idgham, right? Under Nun Sakinah, both of these letters are the letters of Idgham. So how do we know that this is actually the one we are referring to? This is Nun. Alif comes before Nun, so we are not dealing with this first Alif. We are only dealing with Ain that comes after Nun. So you must see Nun Sakinah first before you see any other letter. The letter that follows it will determine whether that letter is Idhar or any other types of Nun Sakinah, right? So we have Nun Sakinah here already. Are you following me? We have Nun Sakinah here already. Then we have Ain after it. So it tells us here that Ain is the letter of Idhar. So we are going to apply Idhar judgments. So An'amta, that's how you call it. An'amta. An'amta. The way it sounds to your hearings, it shows that I just pronounced Nun, right? An'amta. An'amta. That is for Idhar, right? So another example we can use is for Tanween, right? You know, for Nun Sakinah and Tanween, both goes together, right? Both go together. The Tanween has to come before any of these letters. It can be Fatiha Tanween, it can be Kasra Tanween, it can be Doma Tanween. Now let's take another example. We have Anhum, right? Anhum. This is another letter of Idhar, which is Ha. Anhum. If you want to do it, you say this is also Idhar because Nun Sakinah comes before Ha, and Ha is one of the letters of Idhar. Let's take example of Tanween. Haqqan ala al-muttaqin. Haqqan ala al-muttaqin. Right? This is Fatha Tanween, and we have Ain here. Right? We are only looking for this, not this. Don't forget that Ha is also part of Idhar. So don't be confused that because you see Ha here, we are actually referring to this Ha. No, we are not referring to that Ha. We are referring to Ain. The Ain is our bone of contention here. So this is Tanween and this is Ain. Haqqan ala al-muttaqin. Haqqan a. It is as if you just pronounce Qaf Fatiha Qa, right? Nun Sukun Qan, right? So this is what you just pronounce if you have to look at it critically. So the Nun sounds very clearly, and that is the work of Idhar. So Idhar means to show under Nun Sakinah. You have to pronounce that Nun very clearly that this is what you are pronouncing. Everybody will hear it that this is what you just pronounced. However, if you want to do the Ahkam, because as we are learning this thing, we are going to be learning Ahkam with it. If you want to do the Ahkam, it is not that difficult. Ahkam will be Ahkam of it is, right? We will say, so we will do the Ahkam of this one. So the first thing that you have to mention is which topic are we doing? Yeah, we are doing Nun Sakinah. So everything we want to say, we'll be pointing out to this Nun Sakinah, which is the main topic, and then the subtopic that we are dealing with. So we have Nun Sakinah as the main topic, we have Idhar as a subtopic, right? So the first thing we are going to mention is that since we have Ain here, which is letter of what? Idhar. Ain is the letter of what? Idhar. We are going to mention your Idhar first. Idharu. So which Idhar are we talking about? We have different Idhar under different topics. But the topic we are dealing with right now is Nun Sakinah. So we have Idharu. Which topic? Nun Sakinah. Nun Sakinah, right? You now say Inda. Inda is like pointing to, referring to with Inda. Which letter are we doing? Inda Ain. Inda Ain, which is letter, right? inda a'in. Idharu nun sakina inda a'in. That is the ahkam of an'amta. Now let's go to the second one. Idhar, this is ha, this is nun. What is the first thing to say? Ha is the letter of idhar, right? So we mentioned idhar first. Idhar, which topic are we dealing with? Nun sakina, right? Idharu nun sakina inda what? Inda ha. This is ha, right? Then let's go to the third one. Idharu, this is not nun sakina that is here. It is tanween, because the word that is here, or the, let me say, the sign that is here is tanween. It is not nun sakina. So idharu tanween inda ain. Idharu tanween inda ain. So that's how you do it for any example you see. So what we just discussed basically today is the new topic, which is faslu fi ahkami nun sakinah wa tanween. And this, we said that we are going to be focusing on nun that has sukun, tanween, fatha tanween, kasra tanween, and doma tanween. Both of these things are put together because tanween is also like nun sakinah, right? So we have 4 divisions of nun sakinah, and we only took one today. And the one that we took was idhar, al-idhar. What does idhar means? Idhar means manifestation, to show, for something to be very clear, that there is no ambiguity about it, right? So idhar has 6 letters. We have alif, ha, kha, ain going. And if you want to know the letter of idhar, or you want to do if you want to do the tajweed of nun sakinah under idhar, under nun sakinah, you will be looking for where nun sakinah first come, then the letter of idhar comes later. And these are the examples. So if you look at these examples like put forward, you will see that the letter of idhar comes first, nun sakinah follows, and another letter of idhar follows. So I intentionally chose these examples so that you won't get it mistaken that because the letter of idhar comes first, that is automatically an idhar. No, we are only focusing on the nun first, then after nun, another letter now comes after it, which is letter of idhar. So if you look at this, an'amta, ain comes after nun, right? So this shows that it is idhar under nun sakinah. If you look at anhum, ha comes after nun, not ain before nun. Then if you look at haqqan, on the ain comes after tanween. So that's how you do it, right? And if you want to do the ahkam, it's not that far-fetched. You look for idhar. We are discussing about idhar because the letter that follows nun sakinah is idhar. Then we have nun sakinah, which is the next, which is actual word that is there. You know, if it is tanween, it will be tanween. But this one it is nun sakinah. So we have idharu nun sakinah. Inda is just a complement to put the words together. Inda, the letter that follows, inda ain. So idharu nun sakinah inda ain, idharu nun sakinah inda ha, and we have idharu tanween inda ain. So by the special grace of God Almighty, this is where we are stopping today. And the assignment for you, so that I will know, or you will know that you really know and understand what we have just discussed in this class, is that you find examples, 5 examples of idhar nun sakinah and 5 examples of idhar tanween. So you look for examples that are nun sakinah, 5, and you also look for examples that are tanween, 5. And I will be expecting it to be submitted in the comment section. So I pray may God Almighty Allah grant each and every one of us knowledge and understanding, and may He reward us for the effort we are putting in to know more about our deen. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.